Today, I bring you a story that challenges our sense of responsibility, our compassion, and ultimately, our humanity. It is a teaching from our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, recorded in Sahih Bukhari, under the chapter of manumission of slaves. A young slave girl, bound not just by her circumstances but by the chains of societal norms. Her life is one of servitude. Day after day her existence revolves around her duties. But then, something happened. Her master looks beyond her status, beyond her limitations, and beyond what society expects of him. He doesn't treat her like an object to exploit. Instead, he takes responsibility for her soul and her future. He begins to teach her, to educate her, to instill in her values, and to shape her character. Imagine the transformation she undergoes. From a life of servitude, she begins to discover her own dignity and worth. And when the time is right, her master sets her free. But he doesn't stop there. He takes a step that shakes the very foundations of societal norms. He marries her. This act is not just an elevation of her status. It is a declaration of her humanity and her equal worth in the eyes of Allah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, spoke about such a person and said, "He who has a slave girl, teaches her good manners, improves her education, then manumits her and marries her, will get a double reward." Why? Because he did not merely fulfill his duty, he went beyond. He transformed her life. He lifted her from darkness into light, from bondage into freedom, and from servitude into honor. But the story doesn't end here. The Prophet, peace be upon him, also mentioned the immense reward for the slave who remains faithful to Allah and faithful in fulfilling their duties. Such a person, despite their hardships, will also earn a double reward from Allah, because even in the face of difficulty, they uphold righteousness. This isn't just a story about slaves or masters. It is about you and me. How often do we fail to see the humanity in those who depend on us, whether it's our employees, students, children, or anyone under our care? Are we truly fulfilling our responsibility toward them? Are we uplifting them? Or are we crushing their spirit under the weight of our neglect? The Prophet's words are not just a reminder. They are a challenge to be better, to go beyond what is easy or convenient, and do what is right in the eyes of Allah. This is your chance to transform someone's life, and in doing so, transform your own. Redemption, honor, and reward lie in your hands. Remember, Allah sees everything. Do not underestimate the power of your actions. One act of kindness, one moment of compassion, could be the key to earning Allah's double reward in this world and the next. Take this lesson to heart. Change someone's life. Be a reason for their light. Thank you for listening to this story. If it inspired you, share it with someone you care about. Let's spread goodness, one lesson at a time. May Allah guide us to be people of kindness and reward us abundantly. Ameen.